on to the fun stuff, Neetha.
Okay.
I'm going to let you take the first one, but here's the topic
Mm-hmm.
to let everyone know. And this is important if you're a homeowner out there. I want to give you some tips. What we're doing around our yards, what we're doing in our rentals.
Mm-hmm.
Top 7 things you're doing around your property, or you should be doing around your property in the Reno Sparks area in early April.
Oh, that's a great topic. So we just...
Number 1.
Number 1. Okay. Turn on and test your irrigation system. So turn on your sprinkler system, go in the backyard, check for there is no leaks and stuff. And then I see some of the vacant properties that I've listed, the timing of these sprinklers, like early in the morning or late in the night. So you don't know what's happening until you see the leaks. So when you're testing, please make sure you're home, test it on time, on a weekend, check everything, and then put it on the timer.
Yeah, so last year we had actually the irrigation pipe, the 1/2 inch,
Mm-hmm.
the black. So if it's exposed to the sun will eat right through it, the ultraviolet. So make sure you turn all the sprinklers on, like she said. Run every single one of them. Check all the little heads. We have a lot of leaks around our rentals where the little heads pop off, the rabbits eat it, whatever. So check all that stuff. Make sure you don't have leaks.
Yep.
And then the biggest thing is a lot of people turn down their timer when it's fall. So usually you can set it for 100 and then everyone cuts it down to 25% because you water less in the fall. Go back and update that. I didn't do that last year. My grass got a little brown.
I know, it's kind of like tough to keep the lawn up, but your lawn looks great, Ken. So.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I just had it. I just had it thatched yesterday. So, all right. So we're doing the top 7 things you should be doing around your property in early April. Start spring cleanup in the yard. So I went through, watched a lot of YouTube videos, and use AI. So what I've been doing is we've been going around, haven't done this before. Take a picture. You can actually take a picture of the bush, the tree, and get how to prune it so that you're doing it correctly. In the past, I just go out there with a hedge trimmer and trim the snot out of it. And I guess in all cases, that's not necessarily the best thing to do. So you can do that. So get your own AI, take a picture, and it'll tell you how to water it, how to keep it up, most importantly, how to prune it. We cut our rose bushes back off this picture out there.
That's great.
And my wife's like, what are you doing? There's like nothing left, but it's growing back. And the growth is really good. So
my landscaper did the same thing. Yeah, but I just hired a landscaper, so you can do it yourself or hire someone, but just get that landscaping done.
Don't you have kids? My kids are doing it. This is the year they're learning how to do it. And that's to be in my household, you got to learn how to do your own yard because they're not going to have the ability to afford a landscaper when they first start out. So
that's good, Ken. Good training.
We got the lawnmower, and pro tip is we bought an electric mower. Everyone makes fun of those. We got the EGO lawnmower electric. Oh man, it runs, it cuts, and no gas, no oil. Check it out, it's a beautiful thing. All right, let's do number 3.
Prune and inspect for winter damage. I think we already talked about that.
Yeah, so when we came back from our trip, we had a lot of wind damage. A lot. Was it windy here?
It was like for a couple of days, yeah.
Yeah, so we were gone on spring break. We came back. We had a lot of branches down. A lot of our bushes had been broken off. So we've been filling the garbage can up. So go around, check that out, trim it back. And the one thing you may want to do is have some professional come out and trim your trees because those things are several 50 to 60 feet tall. So. All right, we're doing the top 7 things you should be doing around your property in April 2026. This is an important one, especially with the drought. Refresh your wildfire dispensable space.
We just did that a couple of years ago. From our backyard, we went through and then cleared all the sagebrush, and then we just put like gravel, so it's kind of like a fire protection. And then right now we are seeing in the neighborhoods, right, in the forest and everything, they are actually putting the fires up.
Yeah.
To
doing the I don't know what it's called, the defensible
fire. They've been doing all that, but I think it's a great idea, especially with the weather that we have nowadays. It's
gonna be dry,
unpredictable too.
It's gonna be really dry here, so if you have a larger lot, just make sure that you have your house in order. You can call the fire department. They have little pamphlets that they can follow. I think you can actually, if you live in certain areas, have the fire department come out and walk your property and give you suggestions on how you should protect your
Yeah, they're really good at that. Yeah.
Especially on the Mount Rose Highway.
Yes.
We're in the danger zone. The winds come up, as we saw a couple years ago. So,
Mhm.
all right, I'm going to take number 5.
Okay.
Check your roof, gutters, and drainage.
Mhm.
So, what we're seeing a lot is the trees, especially in Double Diamond, Demonte Ranch, grow up. They have leaves, clogs your drains. And then when it rains, that just overflows your drains and it rips them off. Check that. It's a good time to, I wouldn't necessarily do this yourself, but I would have a roofer come out. Pay someone $50. Especially if you have a tile one, you got to be very careful about walking on the tiles because you can break them easily.
Yeah, and then you could do what Ken does. He has a drone, so just put
You
your
could
drone
have
up
a drone,
there
yeah.
and then check your roof.
But it's good, especially if you live in 89511 up the Mount Rose Highway above Wedge Parkway.
Yeah.
It's always a good time to have someone just walk your roof, take care of all the cracked tiles. We see a lot of damage to, we sold a lot of houses up there in the Mount Rose Estates where the plumbing vents have been sheared off, snow slides down.
Yeah.
So get all that checked out so you don't have leaks here when we have these unpredictable thunderstorms, which are coming this week. So, I'm gonna let you take number 6.
Service your HVAC system. Hey, this always comes up on all my inspection reports. Like it's always a thing on the inspection report that the homeowners haven't done the service. So please get there and get that HVAC, especially if you have allergies and all these things, and then you should definitely do that.
And replace the filter. I mean, the biggest thing I see when houses, which drives me crazy, is you go in, the filters are like that thick of dirt. Obviously, they've never done it. So that's a pro tip. When you're gonna list your house, throw in some new filters and maybe get the HVAC system checked and tuned up.
Serviced, yeah.
And it's good to do it now because if you wait until it's 100 degrees out, then the backup will take several weeks. So.
Yeah, and then those filters, like from Home Depot, just buy the cheapest ones, right? That's what my inspector says. It's like, just get the cheapest ones, just change them once in 6 months at least.
Yeah, 2 or 3 months if you get cheap ones and just keep it going. It keeps your, it extends the life of these expensive HVAC systems. So, all right, we're doing the top 7 things you should be doing around your property in April 2026, and we're to the final one. Plan your planting for the Reno frost window. Now they're saying, AI says that it actually froze or we had a freeze in May last year. So just keep in mind that if you do put a garden out, we're big gardeners, you got to protect it. Got to put a covering over it, get the garden going. But I think everyone says as long as there's snow on pea vine, there's no planting, or at least you got to cover it at nighttime. So. And if you're working in the garden, now's a great time to go check it out. A lot of different plants around, and we love tomato plants, so we'll be putting those in. So, anything else?
Well, I just saw a snake in my yard yesterday, so.
What kind?
So I think it was just a garden snake. Yeah, it was not a rattlesnake. But yeah, snakes are out, ants are out.
And bears. The bears are coming out of hibernation. There's been some reports on next door, so make sure you put your trash away and get ready for the springtime. So, all right, how they contact you if they want information?
So just follow me at Need the Gorla Real Estate. I am on all socials, or call me at 775-225-9754.
Comment below on any podcast or anything that you want to know about the real estate market. We just put out, if you're a downsizing person, we just put out a very comprehensive downsizing, the 7 steps of downsizing for 2026. If you're thinking about that, can't wait much longer because the downsizing process takes a little while and you got a plan. So take a look at that. Like our video, share this video with someone out there, a friend or a family member, and we look forward to hearing in the comments if you like our videos. Till next time, you guys take care. Thanks.
Thank you.